How can you begin to understand what unity, unity beyond separation, what it means to hold a space large enough where we're not judging ourselves and others for the choices that they're making? How can we expect to know unity beyond separation if we don't experience it within ourselves? However, the way we've been brought up and educated, the way we've been living for many, many generations is in fact with the ideas that we are all separate and divided in some way or another. We make up stories, we have beliefs about ourselves that we learn, that we inherit through our DNA, and then we live out those stories without even asking why live in such a prison. In fact, the suffering that we're experiencing is coming from within our own minds and within the fear-based stories that we're living out, that are being shown to us so conveniently across the screens, somehow in a way confirming that separation. How else can we know beyond separation what unity is unless we begin to notice the way that we are acting in this game? Because as long as every single one of us hasn't yet experienced this feeling of oneness, of interconnectedness, of all acceptance, radical acceptance, then how can we begin to change the systems that somehow we allowed to be created by our own lack of responsibility? We cannot be a master and a victim at the same time. So becoming a master and stepping through the prison that we create for ourselves, perpetuating thoughts of separation, perpetuating judgment, limitations, behaviors that we have developed over time that we believe to be natural, just who we are. However, who we are is so deep within the space of an open heart. We don't even know it's there. So now is a time to reconnect to yourself, to what really matters. Truly, what resonates and what doesn't resonate. And instead of pointing fingers at others for what they're doing or not doing, how can we examine in our own lives how we're lying to ourselves? How are we avoiding the truth? So let's sit together, closing your eyes, setting our intention to walk towards unity. Feel the weight of your body connected to the ground beneath you. Allow yourself to drop out of the loops of your mind so that you can be present in your body. Take a moment to put your hand on your heart and tune into however you're experiencing right now, wherever you are, listening deeply and naming what you're feeling. Allow your body to respond and just listen. So much of our inability to transform ourselves and to change simply resides in the fact that we don't slow down enough to even tune into our own suffering. The beauty lies in that relationship that you begin to create with yourself, honoring your pain, your suffering, those parts of you that need to be heard. What is your inner voice asking for today from you? Bow your head and listen in deeply. To what your heart is feeling. Leaning in. Take a moment to extend thanks to the ground beneath you, Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank you for giving us this home to experience this transformation. Thank you for cradling us with the nature, the birds, reminding us, like the trees, if we grow roots deep down into the ground, that we will also grow very high. So just say thank you from your heart, honoring the divine, those divine beings above us, around us, our ancestors, anyone in your life who is light around you, mirroring back to you your own beauty. Thanking all of the angels and the archangels. Thanking all of those that walked upon the earth that have now ascended. Thanking all of the beings of light, the divine, above, below, behind, around us in human form and in the subtle realms that we may not see with the eye, but we can feel. Just say thank you for guiding us. Feeling the touch of your hands holding your hearts as we go through this shift of awareness and step back so that we can see compassionately how powerful of a time this is, and that we each have a choice on how we respond. And if we choose to awaken and remember that this is what we came here for, and we remember that in order to walk through this moment, we need to connect to our hearts. To our suffering. Because in that connection, we integrate. We begin to realize that the stories of unworthiness, not belonging, not being good enough, they're just programs that we keep on repeating. So step out of the mind into the heart. Let's take 3 deep purging breaths. Breathing into your heart. Exhale. Out through the mouth. Feel the sense of letting go. Exhaling, releasing anxiety, tension, stress. Breathe in again. Breathe in some more. Exhale. Exhale, release. Letting go of tension in the body, softening your heart so you can deepen even more. Holding out at the bottom. Breathe in again. Breathe in again. Hold. And exhale. Release, letting go. Repeating these phrases after me. Repeating them to yourself with as much conviction and authenticity. On this day, I do claim that all I have known may be reknown. That all I have seen may be re-seen. All that I have endured may be made anew. And I give permission for this new awakening within my own being to unfold. I claim my awareness beyond the idea of separation, beyond the template of fear. beyond the agreement to the denial of the divine that has been my false heritage. I know who I am. I know what I am in truth. I know how I serve in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. Let that resonate within you and repeat as often as you need. I am free.